Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're back in a brand new video where I'm going to be showcasing 6 datapacks this time because they're kind of small ones. Once again, they are quality of life and they will be linked in the description in the order I showcase them. So the first one makes a change to scaffolding. Scaffolding is an item that makes it so you can build across places a lot easier. But when you sneak on it, you go down, and if you have a really tall tower and you try to sneak, you go down. But if you are not looking down and you sneak, it basically just puts a bamboo log below you to stop you from going down. So you can then break a tree or place blocks at this level without having to hold space and jump and bob up and down. I think it would be really cool if Minecraft added a feature like this because this is really cool, especially if you are building, and it makes building and using scaffolding a lot easier. The next data pack we're going to cover makes it so you can throw copper into a blast furnace, and this is copper blocks, and the blast furnace will oxidize them. So you can turn them from normal to exposed, and then you can throw the exposed versions in to turn them into weathered, and then weathered into the oxidized. This makes oxidizing them a lot quicker, so you don't have to place them out in your world. You can just throw them in a furnace to get the version you want a lot quicker, and then you can wax them to stop them. You can also have hoppers underneath, so they go from one blast furnace to another until they are this version, if that is the version you want. It just makes waxing copper a lot easier and less time consuming as well, because you don't need to wait a load of Minecraft days for the blocks to oxidize within the world. The third data pack we're going to cover makes a change to enderpearls, and this is when you throw an enderpearl in vanilla Minecraft, you'll take damage. Well, this removes the damage from the enderpearls, so you can throw them and not have to worry about healing yourself every time one lands. This does also make getting endermites a lot easier, because you can spam them without taking the damage. I took the damage there because the endermites damaged me. You will still take damage though if you like hit a block and start to suffocate. I think it's the full damage part that has been removed. You do still take other damages. That is one thing that makes getting endermites really hard for enderman farms. The fact that you take damage every time you throw an enderpearl. So for every like 5 enderpearls, you then have to stop, heal, and wait for your health to come back. Do note though, some damages are not removed. I think it's just the basic full damage that has been removed, because if I like throw it into a block, it will still damage me in some cases. Like right there, I just took damage. But if you just throw the enderpearl at the floor, you shouldn't take any damage. The fourth data pack we're going to cover makes a change to the Warden. And this is, it displays the anger level above the Warden's head, which I think this is cool, although maybe displaying it above the head is not the best way. I definitely do think the hidden anger level inside of the Warden is something that should be displayed in some way. Maybe it's a game rule. This just does it so it's displayed above the head, and if you increase that anger level, let's see, there we go, you can see the anger level has increased, and it slowly decreases when it doesn't detect any anger. If we get it, you now can see that it's above the anger. So it's now angered at me, and you can also see that the title there has changed from stealth to flee. And you can also see that the anger level is slowly ticking down as well, as this is basically just showing the hidden things behind the scenes of the Warden's AI, and it shows it above its head. Now you can see it's gone to distract, it's now gone to flee because it's angered on a mob again. But this definitely is useful if you are within a deep dark and you have a load of wardens around you waiting for them to despawn or something. You can now see that when that is a 0, they'll despawn within 60 seconds of that reaching 0. And a good thing about it, you can see it with a spyglass, so if a warden is like really far away, you can just zoom in with a spyglass to see it. It does also render through blocks, so if the warden is also trapped within like a part of the ancient city, you can still see it through blocks. The only problem is it doesn't show when you have the darkness effect, so you do have to run 20 plus blocks away for you to be able to see it. So the fifth data pack we are going to cover makes a change to keep inventory, especially if you are on a multiplayer server, because this adds a command where you can basically make it so each player has keep inventory on or off. And to do this, you just need to enter this command. So tag and then the Minecraft username of the player you want to put in the tag, and then you want to put PS keep enabled. And if I was to now die with some items, let's just grab some fence gates and now take a load of full damage so we die. There is probably a quicker way to do this. Let's just fly up into the world and then I can fall down. With me being put into this tag, keep inventory will be enabled, but only for me. if there was someone else on the world, they will still lose their items unless they are entered within this tag. This is really useful if you're on a server where some players hate keep inventory but some players don't like having to re-gear up. You can now have players choose whether they want to have keep inventory enabled or not, which I do really like, and I wish there was a way in vanilla Minecraft to do this where per player can enable keep inventory or not. It's a really good change as it then makes for players who like to play a little bit more passive where they don't like to re-gear up and without having to deal with gearing up like more advanced players do. One bonus data pack we're going to cover makes a change to Totems of Undying. Inside of vanilla Minecraft, if you fall into the void while holding one of these, you instantly just die. Well, this makes a change, so if you fall in the void while holding a totem, it will give you the levitation and also slow falling effects, so you can get back up to land, and you then don't die. It does give you slow falling, so you don't take full damage if you do go too high above land. It just makes Totems of Undying a lot more useful, because if you fall within the void with a totem, they are completely useless. You do also get the other effects the totem gives you, like fire resistance and regen. It just adds slow falling and levitation, but only if you fall into the void. If I quickly just show you me dying to full damage, you'll see that I don't get levitation or slow falling. One final thing I thought I would mention, it does also work if the totem is in your offhand. So let's jump off and you'll see that we get the levitation for about 8 seconds and slow falling for about a minute. It is also a way you could easily get slow falling, because once the levitation is wore off, you do still keep the slow falling until it expires after the minute you get. And the final one we are going to cover is one that lets you basically uncraft any minecart version. Because inside of Minecraft 1.20, I think it was, they made it so when you break these minecarts, they no longer pop out the hopper and the minecart. They now just pop out the one single item. And to do this, all you need to do is sneak and then throw it on the floor, and it will pop out whatever the components were. So whether it was a minecart hopper, it will give you one minecart, one hopper. If it was a chest minecart, it will give you one minecart and one chest. Minecraft could also implement this like they have with decorated pots, where if you break the minecart hopper with a certain tool, then it pops out the minecart and the hopper. But if you break it with anything else, then it pops out as one single item. And this doesn't even require a crafting table. You can do it with any one of these. I won't crouch for that one. There we go. The TNT minecart works. And the command block one doesn't, but that is because you can't obtain this inside of survival mode. But it works with the other 4. But that is it for this video. Once again, I did say they were small, and that is because I'm trying to do a different type of this showcase videos where I showcase the main features and I kind of rush through them to get them done as quickly as possible. As I was getting quite a few comments saying that I was lingering the showcases of each data pack on. So let me know what you guys thought of this sped up quick roll version. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.